I have been asked if a client should withdraw from their pension and invest in property instead. Now, obviously, this is highly dependent on your own situation, what other assets you have, and your income tax band. But buy-to-let properties have been hammered with tax in recent years, so if you are thinking of doing this, let me explain the tax differences between a pension and a buy-to-let property. First off, your pension is highly tax efficient. Any growth within your pension is not taxed, so it's free of capital gains tax. 25% of the income that is paid to you is done so free of income tax. And a pension currently until 2027 sits outside of your estate for inheritance tax. So no inheritance tax to pay for your beneficiaries on that. Now, when you withdraw money from your pension, the first 25% of that is tax-free, and anything over and above your personal allowance, that's £12,500 a year, is classed as income. And depending on what other income you are already receiving in that tax year, you could fall into the higher rate tax bracket, which is 40% on anything you withdraw. If your total income for the year, including what you withdraw from your pension, is over £125,140, then you could even be in the additional tax rate band, which is 45%. That's nearly half of your pension going back to HMRC. So now let's look at the property. When you buy a property, you'll pay stamp duty land tax. But if you already own other property, you'll pay an additional stamp duty surcharge, which is an additional 5%. When you receive income from the rent, that is something you'll pay income tax on. And when you come to sell the property, you'll pay capital gain tax on any profits that you make on the sale. Lastly, when you die, the value of that property, if you still own it, or the proceeds from the sale, will be sitting in your estate and therefore subject to inheritance tax. Now, if you've been adding up all of these as you go, you'll see that this is a hell of a lot of tax to pay on property. So you need to speak to an advisor to see what the best way for you to utilise your pension is and avoid giving away too much to HMRC. And if you do know someone that's thinking of doing this, then please show them this video.